For most of human history, cities didn't exist. No streets, no buildings, no crowds. Just endless wilderness and small bands of people trying to survive. Then, one day, everything changed. Somewhere on Earth, humans did something they had never done before. They stopped moving. It sounds simple, but this single decision would transform our species forever. Because the moment humans chose to stay in one place, they unknowingly began building the first city on Earth. 10,000 years ago, humans discovered something revolutionary that changed history forever. They could grow their own food. Farming changed everything. By planting seeds instead of chasing animals, people stayed in one place and built permanent settlements. At first, these were tiny clusters of huts where families shared food and protection. But the villages kept growing until, for the first time in history, hundreds lived together, surrounded by strangers every day.
Living so close together created problems humans had never faced before. Waste piled up. Diseases spread quickly. Food had to be stored and protected. Suddenly, survival was no longer just about hunting and gathering. It was about organization. So humans invented something entirely new: jobs. Some people farmed. Some built houses. Some made tools. Others protected the settlement. For the first time in history, not everyone needed to find their own food. Society had begun. The settlement kept expanding. Houses became tightly packed. Narrow pathways formed between buildings. Smoke rose constantly into the sky. From above, it no longer looked like a village. It looked like a city. This was humanity's greatest leap forward. A place where innovation exploded, where art, tools, and culture evolved faster than ever before. The first city had arrived. But beneath the surface, cracks were forming. Feeding thousands of people required enormous amounts of food. Fields had to stretch farther and farther. Forests were cut down. Soil became exhausted. Harvests slowly began to shrink. Water became harder to find. Nearby rivers changed course. Wells dried up. And as resources disappeared, tension began to grow. Crowded living made disease spread like wildfire. Illness moved from home to home with terrifying speed. Then came conflict. With limited food and water, disagreements turned into fights. Fights turned into violence. The city that once symbolized unity began tearing itself apart. Slowly, people started leaving. Families packed their belongings and returned to the wild lands their ancestors once roamed. The streets emptied. The homes were abandoned. The first city fell silent. Nature reclaimed what humans had built.
Yet its legacy survived. Humanity had learned how to live together and build civilizations. Every city today exists because of that first experiment. The first city failed, but its idea conquered the world. The question is, will our cities survive longer than the first one did?